I was just coming back from a farm out in Impanela, and tradition dictates that we stop at the bio shop. We've been stopping here since 2009. We always get our snacks, little soda, treats. So we're initiating Joanne into tradition. What'd you pick, Joanne?
Well, I didn't pick anything yet.
What?
Like regular cupcake.
Nice.
I was thinking of puffs.
How many cupcakes for you? Two?
Two.
2 cupcakes.
Yeah, so this is what a area tuck shop will look like. Just a little grocery store. You can sell a little bit of everything. Toiletries, soda,
Can I get a soda?
snacks, homemade snacks. Power's out right now, so looks like.
I have this. No, for
So we got a little bit for the road. Sled my way out. You can see what it's like out here. This is right down there is where we turn to go off to Gusu. So every time we leave this area, we stop at this little tuck shop grocery store to get our snacks. It'll be about an hour and a half to get to Lilongwe home. So we're going to try to beat the darkness, but I don't think it's going to work this time. We'll probably pull in at night. It's a new little bar, new gas station since last time. Everything is growing up around here. All right, we'll see you back in Lilongwe. All right, we're on the way out to the lake, and Sam is giving us a story history of what the young pioneers were.
All right, during the Kamuzu time, just after independence, the country had different groupings. Some were security agencies, some were more for development. So apart from the military and the police, there was also another group which was a semi-security agency. They were calling it the Malawi Young Pioneer. But they diversified in their activities. So they were involved in providing security, like in the communities, but they were also involved a lot in the development activities. So we used to have a lot of like farms that were being managed by them, but at the same time they were also providing that security services. Unfortunately, in the 90s there was a fallout between them, the young pioneers, and the military, where there was a fracas. If I remember correctly, I think it was at a drinking joint. So one of the military officers was killed in that fight, and then the military guys were very angry. They ended up storming the bases of the young pioneers because they were also armed. It was an armed wing. They had some weapons that were very sophisticated, and the defense force, they didn't like that.
They were like the youth paramilitary wing of the Malawi Congress Party.
Yeah, so the defense force were very unhappy, so they ended up deciding to disarm them. So there was a couple of days operation. So they were calling it Operation Give It Back, in English, Operation Wezani. And they went through all the bases for the young pioneers, took the ammunition, disarmed them, and then just let it disband. So eventually it was disbanded, but the the people who were the young pioneers, they were highly skilled in security, in firearms, but also highly skilled in vocational skills. So right now we still have lots of those who are still alive. They went through that training and now they are working like private security agencies, security personnel. But if you also want some who went through the agriculture, especially like farming and other vocational skills, you can have access to them and then you can put them to use, but as private individuals.
So we have one
And then we have
security.
So that's why Gumpambe is so formal.
exactly.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because he stands like at military attention.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, I thought, wow, he takes his job very seriously.
Exactly. So he has that background.
I see, that makes sense.
Yes.
And how is that different than the DPP cadets?
Or DPP cadets are just gangsters.
Gangsters, no training, no discipline. They would just, hack and just do as they wish.
Were they part of the problem the other day in Lilongwe?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Because a couple of minibuses, or a minibus and a truck were burned.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, they will cause havoc. They would cause havoc.
And mostly because it's election season.
Yeah, this is related and also not related to elections. But I think that the incident happened at an event that was related to elections. So I should say yes.
So what is different now in Malawi as different than when Kamuzu was president?
A lot. During Kamuzu era, it was one-party system. With one-party system, everything was more decided by Kamuzu, and it was the central government, and it was the authoritarian type of government. Whatever he says, it came to pass, and then you couldn't just do things anyhow. Of course, there are advantages and disadvantages of both democracy and authoritative kind of rule. Probably one thing that people will miss, that we are missing, everybody else who was there during the authoritative era, what we miss is the standards that Kamuzu brought. We are talking of standards in education. Even ministers' children would go to a government school, but now even civil servants, you can't find them sending their children to public schools, like primary schools anyhow. But during Kamuzu era, everyone else was going to primary school. The government primary schools systems were good, the hospitals were good, infrastructures were strong and stable. And then there was kind of some systems that were working in terms of operations and how things work as a country. There was a system because it was put there, and then there was discipline, and then security as well. It was really like right now when you go around Malawi, like within the city, you find all these all these houses with buildings with fences. During Kamuzu era, no, we were just building houses, no fences. If people put fences, it would just be the wire, maybe just
For
livestock, protecting from livestock and stuff, because the security was there. But definitely it came at cost. It means we were denied some of the freedoms that we have right now. Now we have the democracy, but also it's coming at cost. People not understanding democracy, they think they can just do anything. If I say anything, we are kind of having a crap generation because of misunderstanding democracy, destroying public property, no value of public property, destroying the education system, and corruption is rampant. It's just a lot. Yeah, in short.
Okay, thank you. That'll be good.
Hey, let's keep going. I want to show them just people around. It's Sunday morning, so I think it's a church, but maybe it's already church or walking home from church along the highway, which is very interesting to me. Imagine if this was Mount Baker Highway or something and all these people were just walking along. Especially when we get up to a little trading center.
It probably won't be as busy this morning, but when we come home tonight, it'll be much busier.
It'll be dark, probably. Got a little bit of stuff going on the side. Oh, there's some Sunday school girls or something.
Okay, we're still on our way to Salima. We're come up to a trading
Oh yeah,
center.
Sunday market. Look at all those veggies.
One has been over here.
Potatoes, tomatoes, and they stack them all up so neatly. Cabbages. Onions. Might need to get some ripe avocados. Maybe not right now, but
There's some green peppers, green beans, and then some tangerines, and lots of tomatoes.
lots and lots of tomatoes. Oh, and all those onions. We should make salsa.
Also let me have a list of things that I need to buy when we come back.
Would they have avocados out here?
No, not this side.
Okay.
Not this side. And sugar cane.
Guess we could grab a snack. What do they use the sugar cane for besides chewing on it?
It's mostly chewing on it. Or okay, all this, everything you see this side, it's all for chewing. It's mostly just that.
For chewing.
Or I should say 100% that.
It's 100%.
It's only when you go to areas around the sugarcane factories, that's where they do the sale. But
Okay.
there's also a specific type of sugarcane that they prefer to make
For
sugar.
sugar process.
So people aren't boiling down their sugar cane and making
Nah.
they
No,
just
they're not.
buy those sticks
We just
and
buy
chew on
those
them.
sticks and eat it raw, the way it is.
Do you like it?
I
It's
love
nice.
it.
Oh, well, maybe we should get one.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh yeah, I guess they must be. We could be traveling like that.
Well, we made it to Sunbird, Livingstonia. Same place we stayed at a week or so ago, but that was on the other side called Waterfront.
Oh, is this a different place?
This is the Livingstonia side with the swimming pool, other types of rooms. This is the original hotel lodge. We bring many teams here for a quick day outing, just to hang out, refresh, swim, get a bite to eat. It's a lot calmer this time around. The waves are still here, but the wind is further reduced.
This is nice.
There's Sam way over there. All right, we're gonna get busy relaxing, and we'll see you in a bit. So here we are at the old wildlife refuge. The restaurant. They've remodeled the whole place. Love the ceilings. artwork.
Hi.
Nice garden area. So this has been a new addition, this outside cover. There's Joanne. We just had a very pleasant lunch. We're out here to the pool. It's very nice and peaceful here. Out on the other side over there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's some chalets. They said they have 10 chalets that they rent. And then this is coming up from the pool. Whoa. Getting some ideas for the lodge. Got some monkeys around. They seem to have disappeared. Inside restaurant over there, and then where the cook back that way, and then it's a very nicely done bar. I appreciate the bar, that's for sure. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Here we go.
See the monkey?
Where's the monkey?
Right over there.
Oh,
Doing tricks for the people.
hard to see.
I think that's a little organ grinder monkey.
Let's see. There he is. Right there. There's the monkey. All right. Well, we're going to pay our bill and head back to the lodge. So we'll talk to you later.